Hey y'all, it's Trenton back here again. And I just want to go and say if my thoughts or if my words are not as, I guess, sounding as usual as they usually are, or if they're a little bit all around the place, I just want to apologize. But, this is going to be a rant. This is going to be my thoughts, my words, and it's just going to be my mind, I guess. And, I just want to say this, I felt like I need to make this video before I really continued on with, my Q&A coming up and my 300 video special, but I feel like I need to make these just quick videos just to, share my thoughts. And if you haven't been paying attention to the news, if you haven't been paying attention to social media or media, any type of news outlet, or if you have, you know that there's just been another example of police brutality. And essentially it just involved a man named George Floyd, and he was, wrongfully killed by a white police officer. And, I just want to say that I'm really just, I'm thrown off. I'm disappointed by the things that are happening now. Because if you haven't been seeing what's going on, we've had these riots, we've had these protests, we've had just examples of hatred, we've had these paths of hatred. This is not a time to, keep sharing negativity and keep causing negativity, keep causing more problems for our society to face and for our society to recover from. If you haven't been paying attention to these riots specifically, the riots have been causing more damage. They have been causing more economical, really crisis, more economic chaos, more physical chaos, social chaos, whatever you want to call it. It's been causing chaos. It's been causing damage. It has been causing the loss of family businesses. It's been causing hurt towards small businesses. Excuse me. It's been causing harm towards really just so many things. People, families, individuals, your own families, yourself. It's been causing economical problems to the country, to the people of this country. It's been causing economical problems to your state, your city, everyone. And the problem with these riots is that these riots are just nothing but negativity. The riots are not going to do anything. The only thing, if you haven't realized yet, the only thing that a riot does is bring attention. But the problem with that attention is that the attention is not even positive. The attention is, hey, we're tired of this, we're fed up with this, but hey, we're going to use violence. We're going to cause some type of mayhem, cause some type of troubles just so we can be heard. But the problem with that is that you are eventually going to cause what? You're just going to cause more problems. And it's not necessarily all about the economical crisis. It's not all about the economical hardship that we're going to face as a result of these riots. No, it's really just about the fact that overall we're trying to build up. We're trying to grow. We're trying to get to a further place. We're trying to get to where we once were. And the problem with all these riots is that it's literally preventing us from advancing. We are literally having no advancements right now. Because we're being pushed back, because we are literally ruining ourselves, we're ruining our society all over again. And, it really hit me hard last night. I was really disappointed. I was hurt. I felt, I don't even know. I was out of it. My emotions were kind of running. My emotions were all over the place. And the reason why is because, look, I'm a Nashvilleian. I lived in Nashville literally for 17 years. And what I saw yesterday, last night, whatever you want to say, it was terrible. Literally, we're talking about Nashville. If you're not aware, we were just in a terrible natural disaster, a tornado that literally tore up a whole neighborhood, tore up areas downtown, and I drove past this damage. Terrible stuff. We're talking about homes ripped apart, businesses ripped apart, wood all over the place, wires, electrical wires all over the ground, all types of problems. And the problem with that is it even hurt. The tornado even hurt. We're talking about a whole different area that wasn't even Nashville. And you're probably wondering, well, it's not that big of a deal. But no, it is. The problem with that is that, look, that caused what? Economical crisis, damage, loss of family businesses, loss of small-owned businesses, loss of just economy. It hurt our economy. It hurt us as Nashvilleians. It hurt us as a group. We're a family. We're supposed to be family. This whole city, this whole state, this whole nation, this whole country is supposed to be a family. We're all about freedom, but look, we can't take our freedom for granted, and we can't use our freedom for wrong. We have to use our freedom for right. And the problem is that what's so sad and what's so messed up is that, look, the looting, the rioting, it's dumb. The looting is not going to do anything. You have to understand that, look, and here's what's so sad too. Looting, it happened in Nashville. Guess what happened? They literally broke into a boot barn, broke down the glass doors, broke into a Margaritaville, which is a restaurant. They broke stuff down. They ruined stuff. They ruined things that really have just been putting us far back as a city. And what I have to say is that, look, what's even more wilder is that, look, People knocked down a statue, and yes, you know, it was confirmed that this you know, racist statue, but look, that could have been dangerous. You never know what other type of damage that you put up. Another thing is, look, our courthouse has been vandalized with things like F-Trump, F-12. You know, if you don't know what the 12 are, police, the cops. Yeah. And on top of that, the courthouse, excuse me, has been burnt. Is it still there, still standing? Yes, but look, it's been damaged. And the problem with this is that you all don't even realize, look, the tornado, what did it cause? I already told you what it caused. Economic crisis, damage, loss of lives. That's the most important thing, loss of lives. We don't need more lives lost. We already had George Floyd lost, and the problem is that, look, y'all are literally just going to cause more lives to be lost if you keep this stuff up. And there have been possibly some lives lost, and the media isn't saying anything about it, or no one knows about it. We don't know until you look into things. And the problem is that what you have to understand is that, look, all these things that I just said, the loss of lives, the damage, the economical crisis, what is it caused of? Or what was it because of? Look, tornado. What else is it because of now? Riots. The riots are literally just putting us back. No advancements. On top of that, what's so sad is that, look, what you have to understand is that you all do realize that your problems, your things, your actions are just resulting in more problems. We're all going to have to pay this stuff back. Tax. You have to understand that y'all are literally getting nowhere. And it's getting to the point to where even protests are becoming dangerous. And it's sad because peaceful protests, are becoming so risky now. Because you could do a peaceful protest, but will it be successful now? We don't know. Because of these riots. These riots, what have they really been the result of? I hate to say it, but protests. These people protested, and then what happens as a result? The riots happen. It's sad, but that's just, honestly, that's what's happening now, y'all. The riots are happening because of protesting. And you know, look, what I think is so sad is the fact that you all took advantage of a man's death. You all literally took advantage of a man's death to all of a sudden loot. I saw a hype beast sneaker shop in a whole other state. They got looted of these shoes. Why? Because they started riots. And what's so sad is that you all used a man's death. You were dishonoring a man's death so you could loot, so you can riot, so you can steal for your own personal gain. Let that sink in. It was Trenton back here again. It's not it. I'll see you all later. Peace.